Okay? But the difficult part is getting it to the breech. You've got to set that patched ball on top of the powder. So you got to pound it in.
Alright? That's how it was on the Wild Wild West. Someone fall down.
We'll tell you when it's going to go I think they're going to do one more.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Smith. Okay, folks, so to the other weapon you would see used here is a smooth bore firearm. So there is no rifling in the barrel of this weapon. So basically the barrel of this weapon is a pipe. Now if you shoot an unpatched ball out of a smooth bore firearm, the ball is going to rattle down the barrel. Soldiers would actually be issued paper cartridges. So this has the ball and powder rolled up in a paper tube. And the paper is the wadding. This will help prevent the from rattling down the barrel, giving us more of a straight shot. Now, as I said before, the rifle can take up to a minute to load one shot. Well, the trained soldier with the musket, he must load this under 20 seconds. So we're going to get 3, possibly 4 shots a minute, compared to 1 with rifle firearms. And the battlefield is speed of loading. If you can fire more lead at the enemy, you're going to drive them off and take the field. That's more important than accuracy. Now, the morning of this battle, we know that all the men within these walls would have had their own personal weapon they brought with them, but up to 4 muskets loaded next to them that morning. They're just grabbing and firing as quick as they could. Now this would be the most common way of carrying the weapon on the march. And if you were infantry in the line, the weapon goes on the left shoulder. And we're going to tell the men to load in 12 times. Load. Open, pen. Handle, cartridge. As I said before, the cartridge is a paper tube with ball and powder rolled up in it. These are crimped over. The only way we can open this is to tear a cartridge. They bite off the end of it and spit it out, and prime. So they pour gunpowder into the pan, then tell them to shut pan and cast about. Charge cartridge. They're going to pour that remaining gunpowder down the barrel. And with the ball and the paper, they wad it up and stuff it into the muzzle. And we got to drive it to the breech. So tell them to draw ramrod and ram cartridge. So they sling it in, pack it tight, return ramrod. And shoulder, arms. They bring the weapon to the left shoulder, which then tells the officer that they're loaded and ready to go. And the quickest time, this must be done in 20 seconds. And that can be difficult because you are being shot at, however. Now when we see them at that left shoulder, we know the last 3 commands of ready, aim, and boom. Shoulder, arms. We go to the shoulder and we do it all over. Again, everything is one shot. Now this man over here, that is our drummer.
Open, head, handle, cartridge, tear, cartridge, prime, shut, head, Cast ballot. Charge cartridge. Draw ramrod. Ram cartridge. Ramrod. Hey! Fire!
Jules, we got fans.
Yeah, the fish. Look, there's white one. You can't see that.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. That fish tried to eat a stick that was in the water.
Those are big, boy.
Okay. Mom, eat that.
Oh my goodness.
It's the irrigation ditch, part of the original aquafit Asiquia built to supply farms.
Oh, and it's lovely.
Some bacons.
I got some big bacon. They're fantastic. Where we stayed, we had a mirror. My husband took me. Don't put it away on this one.
Men coming here from Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia that are coming to our horn. Okay, that would contain the gunpowder. And also attached to the bag is the powder measurement. Okay, some are mechanical, but typically on the frontier they were the tips of deer antlers that have been cut, and they're hollow. So you would measure out your gunpowder with your powder measure, pour that into the barrel. You then get a cut piece of cloth or a patch that's greased with some type of animal fat like bear grease. You place the patch on the muzzle, put the ball on top of that, pull the rammer out, and shove it in there. And when you push it in, that patch will...
Just turn it in.
That's one thing that you notice and he's placed in line infantry. This is the weapon he will be issued. Okay, and these are what we call smooth bore. That means there's no rifling in the barrel of these weapons. So the barrel of this weapon is basically all that remaining gunpowder down the barrel. And with the ball and the paper, they wad it up and stuff it into the muzzle. And we got to drive it to the breech. So I'll tell them to draw ramrod and ram cartridge. So they sling it in, pack it tight, Return ramrod. Shoulder, arms. They bring the weapon to the left shoulder, which then tells the officer that they're loaded and ready to go. And the quickest time on the field, this should be done under 20 seconds. Now, it can be difficult because you are being shot at, however. Now, and fire! Boom. Shoulder, arms. We go to the shoulder and we do it all over. Again, everything is one shot. Now, this man over here, that is...
Attention squad. Unfix bayonets. Shoulder, arms. Squad, load in 12 times. Load. Open hand. Handle cartridge. Tear cartridge. Prime. Shut hand. Cast about. Charge cartridge. Draw ramrod. Ram cartridge. Return ramrod. Shoulder, arms. Prepare to fire. Ready! Hey! Fire! Shoulder, arms. Cover, arms. Ease, spring. Right face. Dodge, arms. One, dismissed. Follow me.
Going.